This testing looks good. Evening. Just check did that come through audio-wise, because some audio issues on the last stream. Builds is also showing up. Is the build vid, is that visible? Can you guys read what's there? Or do I need to make it bigger? Right, I think we're good. Hang on, let me let the Discord lads know. Right, how y'all doing? Audio looks good. One more time. Try Peasant Militia. So I don't think Brotherhood without banners is gonna fit. Ah, increase the text limit. Good. I always liked the one that had the flail and the sword. Because to me it like reflects the utility and the ready for anything nature. Well, that is cool though. A bloody hand. Looks more like a Warhammer banner. There is it. There we go. Late game crisis will do random. Permanent destruction, no thanks. Economic only veteran. Because having everything just be more expensive just sucks. Starting funds medium. I've never actually tried Stobbie on 4.9 as a seed. And let's do unexplored. How's it going, MAL? I'm doing better than you doing in the Long War of the Chosen campaign. Right, so for those of you who know my Battle Brothers style, start the game, pause immediately. What do we have here? Oh, and I'm only going to be naming lads when they hit level 3. Because the attrition rate is very, very high with the peasants in the beginning. Just going to strip them all down and then we're going to start sorting them. We'll see what we have. Yeah, I've only got 100 characters in the stream title. And I don't actually have commands. Try exclamation mark legends. I'm pretty sure I haven't got commands set up. I mean, I haven't streamed regularly for years, unfortunately. I want to get back into it. I don't think you can actually do commands like you can on Twitch with YouTube. I'll look into it. What do we have? A tiny militiaman. Ooh, look at those stars. That's near max roll as well. Awesome. Wait a second. So, melee skill 2 stars, 3 per. That's 33. He'll get up to 95 melee skill at 11. That's amazing. And melee defense 2 stars also is 3. So that gets him up to 44. This is potentially a nice fatigue neutral two-hander. I mean, I could make him a Warhammer user, but he doesn't have the fatigue for that. I'll have to put him in light armor, which is going to mean he's going to die very quickly. Just, what was this? His initiative isn't that high. Maybe I can make him a melee damage 62. Okay, anyway, let me not get stuck in on that right now. Especially in the first couple of battles with the peasants. A lot of lads are just going to straight up die. 20 armor. 10 armor. Right, let's meet the lads. Meet the lads. Randolph. 1 star in melee attack and 1 in melee defense, which I like. Nice beefy fatigue and bloody decent hit points. I think this is a great sword user. 1 star in resolve. Meh. Now bear in mind, the kind of setup we want would look like this eventually. With a 2-handed, ideally hammer user on either flank. You actually start them there. And then you have a tank, a torturer, maybe just 3 torturers in the center, just to hold the van. But we'll see. We've got a long ways to go. Okay, so Randolph. Okay, let's go like this. I mean, on the back flank, I want hammer users ideally, but if I have to use great swords, because I can't get the right lads, and it'll be what we use. Okay, so this is a great sword user. He needs the extra help with his melee skill being relatively low. This is looking like chaff. Irrational and faint-hearted. So he's a coward. He's nice and beefy, but his melee skill is crap. Ranged skill. 2 stars is +4, so you only get 77 at 11. That's crap. 47, no stars. 1 to 3, so call it 2. +22 on that. That's also garbage. This is a goon. A poacher, 49 ranged skill. Call it 3, that gets him up to 80 odd. I mean, no stars in range skill is a real pity. And 54 starting isn't dreadful. But we're probably going to be so starved for ranged lads that I'll have to get by with him as a crossbowman. I'm going to want 4 ranged lads, 2 archer specialists and 2 crossbow / gunners for that utility. What do we have here? Survivor. This is another goon. Although maybe, I mean, 1 star and 43. He could be maybe a bannerman, but we'll see what else we have. 44. Yeah, 44 is the highest base. 43 resolve, 1 star. Call it 3.5. Yeah, okay, bannerman. But we're gonna look to replace him. Okay, interesting. Ulrich, nice and beefy. Melee skill. 2 stars, so +3 per level. So 83 he'll get to. 86 he'll get to at level 11. Not bad. I think that is a torturer. Remember, torturers are 1-handed cleaver and whip specialists. Friedrich. He's dodgy. He's got lots of range defense, but that doesn't really mean anything. Maybe I could turn him into a duelist, but no. He doesn't have the melee skill for a dedicated polearm user, so that's a goon. Bigma is a drunkard. The resolve is nice. The damage is nice. God, range skill. It's just another goon. So these goons, we're just going to go for early game utility. Flail specialization for popping heads. Alsten. Ooh. You know what? My greatsword user, I think we can just turn him into a torturer. Because unbelievably, I have 2 lads here who could even be Warhammer users. MAL. It's funny, I was just thinking about how much I enjoyed Battle Brothers. You see, I like the melee defense and the melee skill, but he doesn't have the fatigue to be a heavy armor using 2-handed weapon user. And I just know that if I try to make them the light armor users, I'm going to die a lot. Why don't we try something a little different and make both of these lads 2-handed hammer users, but light armor. So in the last run through, we used I called them assassins, but they were two-handed mace and Katal users. Really didn't like them. It's up Raging Fury. Probably for the last time, could be. I need to have chat scrolling again. Not April Fools, it's real. So Raymond here. That's a goon. Look, it's disappointing to have so many goons, but you got to tell yourself, look, melee damage, another goon. It's lads who can die, and I don't have to stress about it. Dieter the Troubadour. I think this is a sergeant. Okay, so I need a sergeant, and then where's that Bannerman? Okay, and then we have the torturers will go in the center of the formation. Interestingly, we didn't pick up anybody who even has a chance of being a ranged fighter. So let's assume we get far here. We would have okay, ex-bowman. We've at least got one guy. Goon, torturer. Goon. So something like that. But then we just add 4 more to the line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, the lack of gear that you start with in the peasants is just brutal, isn't it? We only have one lad who's even possibly not horrendous at range, and he's not good. We're gonna be replacing most of these lads as soon as we can. 52 accuracy and 52, 57. Nice. 53. Fucking yikes on these lads. And who's got the highest melee skill at the back? Oh, 58. I like that. I'll give you that there. 47. Yuck. 62. Excellent. Lads are going to die. A lot. And that's fine. Yep. Let's hope we can just fight some bandits. What you got for us? Escort a day to the east. I prefer to not escort right off the bat, but we do what we have to. At least there's some bodies then on the trading caravan to help us in the first fight. The lads, I'm not taking a list of names. It just becomes too much of a pain for me to manage it. As lads hit level 3, we can then allow people to just call out and request the name as and when it happens. Goblins. Well, shit. That's unlucky. Some thugs. Perfect first fight. Sup, Shandorf. Watching your old brothers playthroughs weeks ago, hoping for a new one. Welcome, the lads. Welcome. I need to remind myself all of my tactics. I have to relearn so much. One thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to take student on my goons. At the first level up, we're going to take fast adaptation. But I can speed up. Hit. Oh, nice one. Ooh. Hold the line. Using a net on some thugs is not worth it. Actually, should I have tried to dagger him down? I mean, it would be nice to have that Gambison, but these are a bunch of level 1s. They're all going to die super quick. We'll just take whatever fights we can in whatever way we can. Go around the side. Give me the old reach around. Nice. Do I step up and execute? Yes. I was hoping for a bit more of a morale break, but oh well. Oh, that was very, very lucky. 42%. Nice. I think for the goons this time, just to pull up my build here. So at level 11 there, we've got Indom and Headhunter. Taunt to help some of the more valuable lads. I'm just thinking of doing a build where I give them high will and maybe do that, it's called again, the ability that makes enemies freak out, but that's useless against undead. I think they're going to be Flail Master, so Headhunter will be fine. Theory crafting about how I'm going to maximize damage from goons is actually missing the point of goons. The lads really are just bodies. And that's the first... Oh, that's a knockdown, not a death. First one of the campaign. Should actually have a death counter, maybe. The lads didn't like that. Oh, morale shattered. Yes! Sigma! That's our first battle of the campaign. So our bannerman got Weakened Heart. That's a retirement. But look, I mean, for most of these starting lads, I actually fully expect that I would have to be replacing them eventually anyway. 16 men. We need allies. Why don't I have the option to get a banner? Okay, well, that's weird. There, 4 is a good price. I'll take that. And I will buy fishing nets on site. Weapons like Gambisons, I don't know. We kind of need to thin the herd a little bit, so I'm quite happy to take deaths. Why are the lads so upset? Come on, another round of drinks. Ugh. The lads are all getting pissed. Slowly, the armor's creeping up. Follow the tracks. These are exactly the missions I want in the early game. A follow the tracks mission and then an escort mission so we can heal up. Pierce lung and pierce sides. I'm not going to spend that much money. Look how brutal this game is money-wise. Wolf goblins. Okay, a mix of raiders and thugs. That could be perfect. I mean, they're bloody dangerous. We could get the militia to help out, but with a bit of good luck, we can maybe dagger a couple lads down. I've got 4 nets. Okay, so these nets are then going to be for those raiders, especially for the raiders. Go get them. Get your group of brigands, arm themselves, yeah, fine. God, these lads are scary. And it's fights like this, look at this, only 2 of them wearing helmets. Once we get our flails going, it'll just be pop, 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 and we'll farm a lot of money. They're coming right at us, that's great. The Bernfried will stand there and shield up. Look, I have to expect I'm going to take losses here. These things happen. Bernfried, you holding those two in possession. Theobald, I need to net that guy, and I need Humbert to net that guy. We have Friedrich and Sigmar. Just try to chase this lad down. Yeah, that hooked blade is bloody scary. Yes, yeah, kill the thugs as quick as we can and hope for the morale break. I think Friedrich and Dieter will try to keep this lad stunned up. Oh, God, scary. I really want to dagger this guy and take his armor. Damn, I can't net and move. I'm just fucked. Shit. Oh, oh God. Oh, it's flails, man. Lethal. Whiff. Whiff. Come on. 35. There we go. He resisted it? Oh, you bastard. Whoa. Oh, God. Nice. One more pop and he'll be panicking. I think I'm better off trying to stun this lad than I am trying to shield wall. Especially when that flail goes around the shields anyway. I want to damage that armor. Oh, come on, break. Oh, God. I don't want to touch that armor at all. If it means the lad died, means they die. It's kind of brutal, but these level 1 goons are worth less than the armor that a raider is wearing. Yes. Get in. No point in trying to punch him. Another hit and Beanfried dies. Don't want Halstein to die. So what's he going to do? Just kind of hang back. He doesn't even have something to pick up that he could use. Come on. Rip. Let's see. Hits. Goon. Killed. Okay, but he's a goon. That's fine. There's a dagger there. I need to pick it up. Not that it's going to matter. He's just going to execute a bunch of goons. But honestly, in my experience, you don't actually want to start with 12 lads active. Dilutes the XP too much. Come on, one more hit here and he's going to panic and then he's harmless. Oh, the headshot. Break. Swarm this lad. Hoping to make him break by surrounding him. His helmet is pretty thick, so I'm not going to do shit with that flail. Come on. Rip. Oh, that was a strike down, I think, not a kill. Hey, remember, pray for brain damage. Hopefully it's our sergeant who gets brain damage. We're just ruining his armor at this point. But I've got to put him down. I mean, the only guys with daggers on the other side of the map. This dude is still lethal. Oh, he dropped his hook blade. Right, so our bannerman got a missing eye. That's fine. And we lost a goon. But we gained. Oh, yeah. There is.
And there was much rejoicing.
Yay! Hooked blade, 3 leather lamellar armors, added dented nasal helmet, and some worn mail. Let's collect our pay. So we lost a frontline goon, but we'll put another lad up front. Like that. This is a nice big boost to survivability on the front line. I'm tempted to also maybe use this hand axe. Like someone like Vilrach, who's got loads of fatigue. He could potentially do some real damage with that axe. Theobald the Bannerman. He's been in two fights and he's been knocked down twice. Actually, Survivor is amazing on a Bannerman because I can let him get knocked down and hope he gets brain damage. The weakened heart is obviously a problem. He's only got 1 star in that. I think maybe we just trim the fat and get down to 10 people. Then I don't have anybody else. Oh, I've still got a sergeant. I've got Dito who'll do okay. Off you go. Then 62 aim, so we'll give you the hooked blade. The war fork as well. No, we started with that. Yeah, the hooked blade is bloody great to get our hands on. It really is good. And then the trickle down of superior armor. In fact, these lads now have pitchforks. Excellent. Pitchforks for thugs. Throwing nets for raiders. Reinhardt, we'll hang on to that. We can sell all of this trash. I need more wooden shields. Oh, by the way, lads, I'm using a mod that increases the factor of the amount of champions that show up. I think I set it to 25, but by a factor of 25, there's going to be more champions showing up. On a recent test, I took a contract to kill 5 dire wolves, and one of which was a champion dire wolf, and it has special abilities. I don't want to spoil anything, but I'll just say that. John, so camera must go a bit left, eh? How about like that? I'll take a look-see once we are back in battle. We need to get to Allied. So saving up right now isn't that important. Padded leather is very good early game armor. But I'm just going to buy daggers. And some bucklers. As you can see here in the early game, having daggers to dagger down raiders is absolutely crucial. And then we need to keep hitting the cities that are on the coast, because buying nets is going to be absolutely priceless. The winnowing is very important. I've never seen this map before. I've never actually used Stobbie 149 as a seed. Hope we get some good trade routes, but more importantly, I hope we get cities where we can get tools for cheap. Cheap tools for me always feels like the biggest limiting factor until you get set up. There was a city there. Like in the beginning, in the early game, I would never take those caravan missions. But occasionally like that, you just get lucky. And you just get like, you know, like that, 540 gold essentially for free. And I really wish I could have gotten the banner mission to start with. So what's going to give us the most bang for our buck? These Aketon Gambisons and Aketons are actually quite good. But I think buying like high value tier 2 weapons like pikes and a crossbow, buying an early crossbow or some javelins could be quite good for Reinhardt. I think boar spears is what I want more than anything. Like 860 is too expensive. Short spears, they're called boar spears, not short spears. Boar spear. Guten Tag also is tempting. Yeah. I think whenever I can find boar spears that are damaged and cheaper, we'll buy them. I want to get everybody up front with those spears as soon as possible. So that if I want to kill something, I at least have the best chance of hitting it. Alright, what you got for us? Drive off brigands, definitely will do that. And then hopefully like a delivery, follow the tracks. Oof, we can maybe even do 2 in a row. And then, perfect. And then a caravan. Oh, I clicked decline. Shit. The Shandorf, I've really struggled with duelists. I tend to not like duelists. Trying to get bloody morale up. There we go. How much are tools? 350. Oof. Red is for free though, that's awesome. I could even make a profit selling this, to be honest. And the beer, I think after this mission, we'll buy all the beer and all the bread and try flip it. Like in a fight like this now, I just kind of hope, pray, please no marksman. It's just thugs and a single poacher. I was saying you might think, oh please no marksman, but if there is a marksman, yes, it's dangerous, but like if the enemy now had a tier 2 crossbow marksman, I mean sure he could kick our asses, but if I get my hands on that tier 2 crossbow. Oh, you bastard. I want that armor and that armor, everything else worthless. The spears are great as well, I really want the spears. We're going to have to run forward, unfortunately. Sometimes they actually come forward if you do this. But they have the ranged advantage, so why would they? Should have just hung around and fought at night. So can you guys see the campaign goals in the top left? I don't want to do all of them. I just thought we'll do Ice Cave, Goblin Cities, Sea of Tents, the Kraken, and the Black Monolith. And I hate to... Ouch! And that's Randolph. He's decent. We want him. Nice headshot. I'll do what we can to keep Randolph alive. I don't know how. Hoping for a stun there. Well, the enemy is 3 for 3. 5. He's going to bleed to death. I think my best chance is to execute that dude and hope for a morale break here. Got to get this thug killed so Randolph can bandage himself on the next turn. Oh! Good. We did have one other bandage somewhere. Don't know where. I think we can kiss Randolph goodbye unless... Oh! Ulrich, clutch. Whatever, just gonna sling some stones in the general direction, hope for the best. This fucking brigand thug has hit 3 out of 4 shots here. Oh, fucking hell. This is a brutal fight. And now he's panicking, so he's gonna survive on 1 hit point. Gonna bleed for 1 more turn. Oh, Jesus! I mean, look, those are spears, so it's not surprising the spears are hitting. Ah! Yes. What's up, Judas? Turn done, acts in 6 turns. Fucking die. Oh, these early game fights are brutal. It's like 1 swing, 1 death. There's just a few thugs, and it went south, but it just shows you, if the rounds go against you, the rolls go against you, you absolutely can lose against a weaker foe. I mean, that thug here with the pickaxe hit 3 out of 4 shots, and I think all of them were around 50%. What's up, Mac? I'll do a dagger specialist pattern. I remember pattern feint from the previous runs. But like I said, sorry, I'm not going to keep a list. As the lads hit level 3, I'll just take name suggestions with whoever's in chat at the time. Sorry. It just becomes like a full-time job then to maintain the name list. Oh, God damn it. +1. Well, he's a goon. I mean, even though it just hurts to give +1, but in the past where if I don't take the melee skill, if they roll a +1, they just end up with nothing. Ugh. Randolph was a torturer. I want him to stay alive. So how best do we do that? Colossus at level 1. Sigmar the goon. +3, excellent. Excellent. Gotta get this morale up. Humbert the goon, you should go on the front line then if you're a goon. We've got 70 armor. You that. Right, so we'll do the usual rule of if you have 50 or less, 55 or less, you use a militia spear. Once you get to 60 aim, you can then start using, ideally, a sword for the +10. I want the hit chance to be around 70%, at least, in pretty much all situations. Oh, we found salt. Oh, sweet. Halsten is a 2-handed hammer user. He is going to be light armor using. So, yeah, he doesn't have stars in fatigue, so he won't have the fatigue for a heavy armor build. So he'll be a light armor using 2-handed hammer user. So Colossus, Steel Brow, I think rotation, hammer spec, underdog, nimble. I think I might actually not take berserk because it just drains fatigue too much. I'm going to try that this campaign. I usually take berserk. Not this time. I need to remember that your initiative can't be higher than your fatigue. So fatigue is going to be super important. On a crossbowman, he needs quick hands more than anything, I think. But he can take student. Nimble can skip Steelbrow, you reckon? Suppose so. I've just always found Steelbrow to be so useful. Light armor, nimbly dodging or deflecting any hits, glancing hit points up to 60%. Oh, that's true. Yeah, because Steelbrow reduces hits to the head by 50%. It no longer cause critical damage, or rather, critical hits do 50% extra damage, I think. We go straight back into another fight. Probably not. Damn, I wish I hadn't accidentally said no to that escort mission. Escort would have been perfect now. $400? Yeah, sell. Hand axes, I think I want to keep. Let's try and offload buy all the bread, all of the beer. Bought for 32, bought for 43. I'm tempted to pick up these javelins. It's just that the staff sling is so useless. It really is rubbish. We're down to 9 lads, so let's pick up one more. I think I want to keep myself at 10 lads. Someone nice and cheap. Someone who has iron lungs, but disloyal. And he min-rolled on melee skill. That's really bad. I don't think the iron lungs can justify that. 1 star melee skill. It's 2 to 3, so call it 2.5 per level. So call it 28. No, it's just too low. Weedove. 50 is actually not bad. I mean, for a bannerman, but 30 starting is too low. Resolve 2 stars, it's 40. He'll only get up to 70. Rubbish. This is more like it. I think this is a polearm user. The range defense is whatever. The melee skill 2 stars. 33, so 85. Polearm user. Everybody got a dagger. I should probably pick up a few more bandages. We saw how bandages almost cost us a fatality in that last fight. Short sword, nice. Excellent. I'm not paying 340 for tools. Let's go find this city and see where we can maybe squeeze a bit of profit out of our beer and bread. Nope. That's actually decent profit. Bought for 43. Sold for 75. And 230, I think I can justify buying. Oof, lots of tools. That's a tempting pickup as well. But I'm going to get these for free as the lads level up eventually. It's javelins that we need. They're worth 85, buying for 99, worth 65. I want to get back to the coast. Maybe pick up an early dog. For chasing down some nerds. If there are any marksmen trying to run away and they have, you know, a high value range weapon. So the goons on the front line are going to use 3-headed flails and normal flails depending on their enemies they face. But a central tactic is going to be tactical flexibility. Ooh, they're fighting. What are they fighting? Nomads. Let's see who wins and mop up. Many thugs and a single raider. Excellent. Excellent. Ooh, ouchie. This type of fight is really ideal. So thugs just for easy kills and XP, and then a raider to give you some tier 2 weapons and armor. Actually wouldn't have minded 2 raiders. There's a Gudendag though. Scary. Oh, really? He's wearing trash. No, well, whatever. And it's a dangerous weapon that I don't really even want. What were those hit chances? 48 and 48. Nice and lucky that was. Hold, let them come. You're putting your shield up, that's interesting. We also are going to be picking up rotation pretty much as soon as we can. If anybody's going to get past this shield wall, it'll be the spear-wielding nerds that have fast adaptation. I am going to... If I leave the high ground, then Peter is in real danger. Unless I go here. Then Ryman is potentially going to be triple surrounded. Clutch. Yes, I'll stand. Oh, excellent. My dog commands mod is working. You actually treat your dogs like actual brothers. Ow! 3 shots, 3 hits. Flail, lash. Thrust, 35% chance, hit. Chance 44, flail, hit. Lash, 29, hit. That's unlucky. And that's killed him. Well, Ryman was only a goon. It's crazy how often that happens, that someone gets killed and then the person that did the killing just gets one-tapped and murdered in like immediately afterward. Randolph torturer. Gonna let the bodies are hitting the floor, boys. Look, that's 3 lads dead now. This was supposed to be a little XP farm and a gear farm. But our lads' heads are coming off the whole time. Not what you want, is it? Well, by surrounding him, hopefully he uses round swing with the accuracy fall off. Woo! No, hold on. Stab. He's still dangerous. But that last javelin, rip, boys. Oh, one of the two-handed hammer dudes. Elston and Randolph were actually super valuable. We're down to 7 lads now. Yikes! Big yikes. Big yikes. Expo, polearm, hammer, sergeant. Yeah, Oswald's gonna have to go on the front line. .65 accuracy is good. Fucking hell, boys. Well, look, this level of attrition is actually normal early on. 54 accuracy, 49. Blech, 54. Oh. I think I want you to use that short sword. Anything with plus accuracy. Good. And then we have wooden sticks on the back line. Guard control. Daggers up front. Stabbing. What is that? Few thugs and some raiders. We don't want to fight that. I wish the camera lock would just stay on until you turn it off. Since you stand still, it goes off you. It's so annoying. Alright, I need to hire some more lads. A brawler with iron lungs. Nice. Eagle-eyed, hating greenskins, Houndmaster. Roll too low on melee skill. Max melee roll here on Olaf the Brawler. Iron lungs. I think this is the polearm user. So if I give him a polearm, he can use reap, and with berserk he can reap again because of iron lungs. I think that's our lad. Gerolf here is a brute. He'll only have 52 melee skill. He's got nice defense, 9 defense. I want him as well. Can I justify spending like 400 odd? I think I probably can. It's 3 days worth of supplies still. Actually, oh yeah, so this is our bannerman now. And Olaf. Polearm user. Squeeze the boys in. Right, onwards. The net actually we put on the lower level, boys. 52 accuracy, 52 there. We need a jobber, we need it now. This is going to take us down to the southern realms, which isn't my favorite area to be in this early on. I really don't like being here so early. Al Hazred. Perfect. Give me a nice big paying delivery mission. About a day to the northeast and it pays 330. I like that. Caravan a day to the northwest. And what is this? Drive off nomads for 490. I think we have to do that. We just got no money. We don't know what's in there. Do I maybe want to fight at night? Because if they have slingers or enemy ranged units. 30 to 45 damage, 30 to 45. I think I prefer the hand axe, the skirmish axe. I have a feeling I'm going to need this net. This is a scary one. 8 enemies. What are they? Just cutthroats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whew. And they ought to come running at us. Prepare to get sand thrown in your eyes, boys. These lads are annoying to deal with. Whoopsie, I tried to increase. I was trying to speed up time and then I was switched to another weapon. Oh well. Yes. Hit. Good job. 244s and they both hit. A little unlucky. The sand shit is the worst. Nice. Good doggy. Here's the lads. Actually, I'm making bad mistakes again. I should have moved him. He was fleeing. Excellent work, Oswald. Actually, I can tell the dog to wait now. That's nice. They need to make throw sand the same amount of AP as an attack. Because he moved, attacked, and threw sand. I think that's a bit much, don't you think? Ugh. Excellent. Okay, one more enemy. Nice. I mean, as much as I don't like being around the southern part of the world this early on, because of how dangerous the enemies are, I was thinking that for Peasant Militia, I actually need to hire as many manhunters as I can. I think manhunters probably have the best stats, or among the best stats of all of the lowborns. 3 nice swords. Excellent. 49. No, you keep that spear. Sigmar. Okay, cool. Here's the first person we can name who's level 3. Type me in chat if you want to be added. Polearm user, we go for adrenaline first, I think. And his resolve is dreadful. And I think for a polearm lad, I need to get up to 60 hit points at least. For 3 crossbowmen, he needs student and he needs quick hands. Switch between the javelins. And then on the back line, once we get to, I think, 20 range defense, probably enough. Well fought, the lads. I know I'm cutting it fine, but I actually do want to hire one more lad. Indebted are maybe not bad just to start with. I mean, they're going to cost us nothing. That's no good. Ooh, that's max melee. That's amazing. Paranoid. Gives him better defense. Yeah, so Steph and MAL are the first 2 in, but he is dumb. I don't like dumb. Okay, so he doesn't even have neutral perks. Wahib is huge, but Craven. That's tempting. This could be another polearm user. The goon. Oh, 56, look at that. 220 is surprisingly expensive to hire an indebted. Oh, good luck. Steph, and who's the other level 3 that we got? Crossbowman, MAL. Not bad, not bad fatigue actually. Steph the goon. Let's see. Resolve is low. Fatigue is low. Everything is low. I just want to get that resolve up to 50 as soon as possible. But for goon, I reckon, yeah, fast adaptation and gifted. Gifted for damage. Oh, so rotation is at level 3 now. It used to be level 2. No, it was always 3. It was always 3. You know, Shandorf, I reckon that using these indebted just to get us off the ground economically is a good idea. Let's do some exploring, shall we? Just some thugs, it's XP. Let's do it. One thing I must do is I must check which village likes us the most and just keep hitting them over and over again. Because again, it's honestly, it's kind of weird that we didn't get the option for the banner in the first choice of quests. If I'm not careful, this quest could drag on a very, very long time. I'd say that, you know, not having to pay indebted it's more than just useful. I think it's pretty amazing. You consider the fact that a lot of people will hang on to the golden goose for the 15 gold passive income. But I mean, you'll be paying each brother 15 per day quite easily. And he starts off his first attack with a kill. I like this lad. Actually, I should be daggering. Oh well. I wanted that armor. But whatever. being able to control dogs is awesome. What a mod. Wish I'd been using that a while ago. I kind of want to spam dogs now. Because you can save all that. Usually you waste so much money with dogs. But you can actually keep them safe now. Another habit I also want to get into is only leveling lads up right before fights. He's getting paid 12 daily now. Because I think the increase in their wages only happens once you actually hit level up. I think. Two, I'll take that. Fatigue, I'll take that. And hit points, and I think this is a light armor goon. Two-handed hammer user. He's going to be using light armor, so we can skip steel bra. Student to accelerate him. He's not going to take gifted. Not going to take too much here, honestly. Let's go for student. Accelerate him. Oh, +3 and +3. You'll have to see it. Okay, we've got loads of level 3s if you want to get in here, boys. Type me in chat and I'll add you. Right, so as soon as I hit 50 on resolve, then it'll just become melee skill, melee defense, and fatigue. Which is the usual. Polearm user, so adrenaline. Let's see, get up to 50 as well. Everybody's got to get up to 50. And +4. Right, who we got? Mac. Oswald. Here's Shundle. Actually, like finding that little hut and clearing it out got us. What did it get us? It got us more salt. Like 400 gold. It's so worth it. And I'm still sitting on all of this bread. I should actually have sold the bread. 447. Oh, beautiful. I need a tier 2 mace for price reference. Worth 75, and it's going for 45. Honestly, I can make profit on all of this bread. Worth 95, going for 90. Don't need those, don't need that. Don't need that, don't need that. We're going to stockpile spears, swords, axes, and skirmish axes for everyone. And then we'll use them just against whatever particular enemy will struggle against that. We will then use it for that. Escort 3 days to the northwest. Ooh, that's a nice payday. But this is a delivery, and I much prefer delivery a day to the west. What's up, Patrick? Going alright? I need some medical herbs. 375 is just too much, though. I'm not paying that. Once we do some more exploring, I want to take a good look at the map and see if I can't work out some trade routes. Bought for 48, selling for 73. We can get more than that. 220 is really good for tools, though. Let's see. C Camp looks like the highest. C Camp and C Stat. Yeah, those two. Just gonna keep hitting missions there. Many thugs and a few poachers. That's also good XP. We should take that on. Bloody hell, I still haven't healed up this fractured elbow. Let's try tail these guys and hit them at night. Oh. I prefer to not fight in the woods, but oh well. Bows and arrows are going to be bloody annoying. Actually, wait, see if they come forward. They're excellent, they're coming forward. Hold. Actually, that's a nice attacking position there. Hold there. Oh, I'd love to get my hands on that weapon. So exactly like we've done in so many campaigns before, we're going to keep focusing on killing bandits, raiders if we can, ideally. Just to get everybody in worn chain, dented nasal helmets, these, I forget what they call tier 2 daggers on everyone. Great hit. Excellent. Hold. Damn. I'm glad that hand axe missed. That could actually have one shot. Hits a lad with no steel brow and no helmet. Curses. Nice, Gerald. Okay, where is the hound? Release the hound. That's it, I want to buy a lot more dogs. I think this is my favorite mod I've found in a long time. We haven't seen much effect of it yet in this campaign, but I'm also looking forward to the long-term implications of increasing the rate at which champions show up. It's going to mean we get a lot more legendaries. Which is what I want. It's going to speed up the campaign as a whole. Indeed, Shandorf. Head over to the Discord in the Battle Brothers channel. A pinned Word document. Seems nice for spider eggs and geists. I haven't even thought about the spider eggs utility. But I don't know about geists. They can have such low resolve, they just break. Okay. The dagger is awesome. The blotched Gambison is awesome. And Nathan, I think there's a level 3 I can give you. Steph is already taken. Friedrich is not taken. Amira has done bloody well so far. For an indebted, I'm very impressed. And who do I give the 70 armor to? 70 armor to you. Maybe with the confident dog from a Houndsmaster. So, do all dogs placed on the battlefield by Houndsmasters, are they automatically confident? Because that's awesome if that's the case. Emil, I don't know if we're off to a good start. We have died a lot. We'll take a look at the list of fatigues now, the list of fatalities in a sec. Fortified mind. My abandonment doesn't need a whole lot, really, in melee skill. All about the resolve. Man, the Long War of the Chosen campaign, I'm so enjoying. 68 at 3 on Shandorf. Can't wait to see what he can do. 58, I think, Shandorf, with your 70 accuracy. Fight with a hand axe. Love me a good hand axe. Almost 60, so use a sword. Wait, does this actually give plus 10 to hit? It does. 54, sword. Sword. Geralf is a Houndmaster. We can try it out. Let's try it. Yeah, look at that. War dogs unleashed by this character will be at confident morale. Ooh. And we get ourselves a wolf or a heavy war dog with the unhulled armor. Confident when dropped. Nice. But just the fact that I can control the war dogs now kind of, to me, makes me want to focus my early game spending quite heavily towards buying war dogs. I mean, being able to have those extra bodies on the map, pretty damn priceless. For surrounding enemies, increased hit chance, increased targets, just pulling away attacks from your guys. Oh yeah, hat trick. Dude, I felt so stupid after doing that. When I smashed that explosive canister. We've got a single marksman, a few thugs, a poacher and a marksman. We have to do this. This is another super dangerous fight. But it's night time, so the marksman is going to have compromised aim. Quickly, before the sun comes up. Excellent. And a flail. First of many flails. And now you guys will see, as we start getting these flails, it just becomes a rolling effect in the early game. Where if you have a lad like this, he's got armor we want, he's got a sword we want, you just walk up, lash, and he just gets one-tapped. And honestly, that marksman, I know it sounds crazy to say, but I really hope he's carrying a tier 2 crossbow. I mean, obviously the crossbow is terrifying, but if I manage to get my hands on it, it's such a boost. MAL. Let's see here. Amira, who's got decent defense. 23 isn't bad. F. 25. Yeah, that dude is very dangerous. Mac, good luck holding the northern flank. Oh, yes! Exactly what I wanted. I just got to put a dog next to him and he can't use that terrifying crossbow. And javelins are the way to go. 55. Oh!
Ooh, you know he did.
Run him down. Ow. Oh! Yes, Steph. The headshot. Nathan now has to keep this guy in place, so good luck with your little straw hat against that flail. Yep, there you go. Good luck. Oh, please no one tap. Please, ow, ow, ow. We need to dagger this guy down. I want that armor. Oh, that's scary. Hang on. The dogs. It doesn't have a zone of... Oh, because it's not showing a zone of control. But I'm guessing it's just because of something to do with the coding of the dogs. I didn't want to go there and then give him a reaction attack. I think that's how it works. Oof. His head's come off. Awesome, and now he's reposting. That's wonderful. Just ignore him. That really just lets everyone rest for a turn. Shit, we gotta go save Ola. Couple of level ups, not too long now, and we'll be able to have rotation. Gonna help a lot. Get him. I go chase the lad who's fleeing. Actually, oh, that helmet, that's a great helmet. Righto, boys, I think we're off and running. Catch him. So at what point do I want to like live in the southern part of the map? I think once the average level is like level 7 on my troops. Because those 3-headed flails on my goons are going to be pretty damn devastating. Especially when you fight things like Nachters and Geists and regular old raiders. The regular flail is damage enough, but the 3-headed flail... Oh, beautiful. 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 And now, Shandorf with his 68 accuracy. And hopefully pop some heads. Give him the best armor. He's probably the most valuable lad we have. Right, I just need some crossbow bolts, and we got ourselves a nice tier 2 crossbow there. And the armor is slowly trickling down as well. Don't you just love to see it? Round shields all around. I still need to sell all this bread and mead. Selling items for more. Is that buying for less? 1, 2, 3, 4. We just buy fishing nets pretty much on site. Oh, 72 for bread. Oh, look, it's worth less as it gets more stale. That's understandable. Wasn't 6 days, 2 days. So these stacks of bread that paid 72, we made some nice profit there. Just looking for tier 2 weapons here. None. 76 is a bit much for a net. Ammo is running a touch low. Crossbow bolts. None to be had. Drive off brigands. Fine. Oh, this is perfect. Do a fight, ride in a caravan. Do a fight, ride in a caravan. Exactly what we want. I had a level up, didn't I? I did. On Reinhardt. Available for one of you lads. Oof, God. So, the Polearm boys. We will... you see, in the past I've made them light armor users and given them quick hands and bags and belts so they can loose a few crossbow bolts before then switching to their melee weapons, but I think I want something a little bit different from our polearm users this time. I want more melee DPS and heavy armor and a bit more toughness. Additional damage against targets that have sustained any injury like a broken arm. Well, when in doubt, student. These fights can be a little scary. (10v11), it's almost a fair fight. We don't like that, but there is a short spear. I love that. 2 short spears. Oh, excelente. Shandorf can just pop that lad's head. This dude doesn't have too much armor, so he's not too scary. It's a pity this thug got up onto the high ground there. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can get there. We'll draw our line here. Looks like a mix of raiders and thugs, which is exactly what we want to fight. I'm actually not seeing any ranged enemies yet. Hope it stays that way. Formation tight, boys. It's Shandorf up top there. Shield wall? Fine, why not? Oof. Height advantage, short spear. That's going to hit every time. So Steph's in trouble. You son of a bitch. 80% to hit, 66. Go for the kills whenever we can, quick as we can. Hope for the morale break. I think to save Steph, the best I can do is a shield smash. There we go. Yes. I'll need to hold with Shandorf. I'll need to see where that raider goes first. Nice. Scary. Okay, good. Nice hit. What did that do? It rolled quite low, I think. 63% chance to hit, 45 damage. That can do much more damage. I mean, this flail can do, what, 46? It could do up to, like, 70 odd damage. Broken nose, damn. No. Yep, go close in there. Kill him. Nice. Cut arm, sinew, and split shoulder. So he's basically combat ineffective. Oh, shit. Whoa. Whoa. Scary. Yeah, guys, I've seen the math on how fast adaptation is supposedly rubbish, but just subjectively, the amount of times that I've taken a swing, missed, got a stack of fast adaptation, attacked, and then hit that attack is very high. Like, it just feels like it does a lot. Even if the numbers mathematically might not back that up. Get him. It's actually worth daggering this guy. He's got decent armor. 40%, well worth trying. And pierced arm muscles, what is lowers melee accuracy. Right, boys. Surround and stab. Wait, haven't used this in a while. Charge! Charge! This lad, we don't need. Oh, whoopsie, shit! Should have kept my shield up. He's shield walling, so switch to sword, sorry, dagger and stab. Yes, fast adaptation, good. Actually, no, Olaf, rather give him the old net. We got throwing axes out of there. Awesome. Sweet, reposting, so we just ignore him for this turn. Unless the hit chance is 53, no, it's too risky. All he's doing is exhausting himself by using that. Uh, 57, no, wait. Hold. And I should be exhausted. Well, as are we. You know, in the past I have had dedicated dagger users, which is so good early on. You just walk up and shatter the morale of some enemy. But like the main utility is obviously the morale shatter and the armor that you get. What I'm saying is, like, even goons or any character that just has fast adaptation, it kind of feels like you can get that nice usefulness, those nice dagger hits in, you know, fairly often. So you get most of what you get from the dagger specialist. Without falling off and being late game useless, because a lot of enemies, especially undead, are just, you know, you don't really do much with the dagger. A Katal fine, but you have to stun them first. My two-handed hammer lad. Goon, Bannerman, Raider lad. Okay, there we go. So student. I should have taken recover, then rotation. Why would I put recover at level 3? That's stupid. Anyway. Yeah, rotation will do the most to keep him alive right now. Amira is available if anybody wants him. Resolve poo-poo. At level 4, what are the goons getting? They are getting rotation, yeah. Really get rotation. The lads can't level if they are dead. I'll have the polearm user. Very nice. Awesome. Up to 50 resolve. Take student. A crossbowman here. 59 at level 4. It's just garbage, but this is often the reality when you have these peasants. They just you don't get ranged lads. Pinky Shieldbreaker. This is a crossbow gunner. So student, then quick hands. Yep. Then recover. Ready for recover. But oh well. I mean, they do get exhausted pretty quickly by throwing weapons and aiming. Excellent. We didn't actually pick up any bolts yet, so I can't use this crossbow. It's just so satisfying, equipping lads with higher tier armor and weapons. We're getting there. In fact, like a rugged surcoat, I can feel like I can hang on to that. So obviously I can get up to 16 lads, but the question is when. Because you've got to be very careful about when you start to swell your ranks. You get that wrong, you can make your life quite difficult. I think let's keep ourselves at 10 until we have a couple level 7s up front. I want a stable front line, then we can start swelling our ranks. And of course, we'll keep an eye on our economy. The economy is equally as important. This is great now, 2 boar spears. So the lower attack lads can actually use these boar spears. 71, 63, 60. And there's even a falchion. That's really nice. $60 is more what I want to pay for that. We want 2 sticks in stockpile. The skirmish axes we don't have to start, and the hand axes we don't have to stockpile yet. They are used for fighting trolls and treants respectively, and we know we're near fighting those. Okay, the money's not looking too bad now, which is encouraging. What we could do is do some battle training. 2 days to the north. It's unlikely we get to complete this. We're probably going to have to run away. Ooh, look at this sexy lad. An athletic brute. No. Ooh, hello. 55, but no stars anywhere. No. Awesome, and we got to allied. Now, I think because I have more than 2,000, it's not going to give me the banner option on the quest. I hope I'm wrong. There we go, battle standard. Excellent. Oh no. Okay, well that's this mission done. Sergeant Dieter has 61 and Gerolf the Bannerman. Go. Yes, I want my Bannerman and my Sergeant not on the outside flanks. Oh man, so close. Okay, great. It's nice to see we have a village that's in a forest, because this is where we're going to come to get our poachers, which is the only chance we have of ranged lads who aren't utter rubbish. Super quick. Nah. Find Tomb of the Old Kings not far to the south, around the region of Jundland. Take that. That's actually fairly cheap. These aren't bad either. Oh, for a second I thought that was a Spetum for 102. 55 to 75, and it counts as a spear as well. Interesting. Around Jundland, we don't know where that is. Leave the tomb where it is. We found it, talk to us. Crowns for your silence, I'll think about it. I mean, it's not one of the Baratheon houses, so we could betray them without much hassle. Let's see. A deserter. Who? What? Where? Welcome aboard. Let's take a look at him. Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. Oh, mwah. And he's a brute. And he's rolled near maximum. We're going to have to give him fortified mind. I think this is a torturer, if I've ever seen one. Super, super high melee accuracy. No real melee defense, so the torturer then benefits from shield expert. Doesn't have great fatigue. So then as a torturer, what we hope he will do is we hope that he will be quite tough to kill with his shield, and then use his whip to disarm scary melee threats like orc warriors and stuff like that. And he will use his cleaver to execute enemies. Just be pretty good DPS. We're looking for Jundland. I forgot how these missions are harder when you don't have the explored map. Cook scouts, no skirmishers. More than a dozen, we could probably do that. 5 packs of roving beasts, no. Hire someone. We need to get to recognized. So we'll fight 12 or more. What is my renown, by the way? 183. We need to get to 250 before we can even hire anyone. Two Old Kings, exactly where it's at. Close by to the north of here in the forest. See? I thought it said to the north of Elkshorn. South of Elkshorn. Shit, we're out of food. In the forest some way southeast. We need to get food, we're starving. But morale didn't tank too much. In the trees southeast. Some way to the west, easy. Around there, probably. Ugh, come on. Not far to the east. We went past it. For God's sake. Becoming a problem now. Northwest, in the forest. Over there, maybe? Good lord. We must have gone right past there a bunch of times. Does he want to pay 380? No. Let's see, cost price. Excellent. Man, that's nice. Actually make profit off of that. This unexplored map is going to be hard, but already we can see at least one trade route. We can buy timber in Elkshorn and sell it at Seastead. Because these big cities always love timber. Bought for 48, sold for 115. Bought for 31, sold for 68. It's double. No tier 2 weapons that I can see. How are we looking? Not too bad. Well, look, we've hired an 11th lad, so we may as well get a 12th. We didn't actually like any of these lads. Those rolls are bad. Terrible rolls. Terrible rolls. That's about as good as we can hope for an archer. 44 is low. But 3 stars is pretty great. 4 to 5, so call it 4.5. So call it pretty much going to add 50 over 11 levels. Gets him up to 94. But he's expensive. I can't afford him. Now, if we buy this lad, damage on a hit to the head. So headshots with ranged weapons would do extra damage. Ranged skill, 2 stars, is 4 every level, so he'd have 44, getting him up to 88. Like, I know it's really crap, but for a peasant, it's actually pretty amazing. For a peasant army. We currently have 1 crossbowman. This will become our 2nd crossbowman. And then eventually, what we'll do is we will hire 2 more ranged guys who will have better stats, we hope. And then those will be the archers. Escort 2 days to the east. Oh, this is so nice. I love when you get these combos of missions. Perfect. Some thugs, some raiders. Can't ask for anything better. And polearm, 63, not bad. 52. Let's go ahead and use these nets. You like taking Pathfinder on Athletic? They can move sufficiently. Yes, but like for me, the majority of my fights are line battles. And in the line battles, a Pathfinder just does nothing. And I would also argue that with the buff that I've given myself by having the ability to control dogs, I think I need that ability to close in on the back lines on enemies even less. Oh, that's nice armor. We'll take that. Right, so dagger, dagger, murder the rest. Well, that's another dagger, those 2 lads. Much scary. I mean, Shandorf now with his flail isn't going to do that much. We have nets on 2 sides of the fight, actually. Geralt will net those 2, which means Geralt can net this lad and this lad. He is close enough. 65% aimed shot. 9 javelin. Javelin too strong. Start, boys. Oh! Fucking hell. So I know that I'm spending a fair amount here throwing nets, but I do think it's absolutely worth it. Versus Nathan and Steph can dagger this guy down now. This lad, his armor isn't that great. Shit, I should have moved. Another javelin could actually kill Gerald. Excellent, I like to see that morale breaking. Then Dieter, should I move forward? Why the hell not? Oh! Ouch. This dude needs to die. Excellent. Mac, just keep this lad busy. More nets coming, boys. Don't bite. That's so useful now that the dogs also aren't going to ruin the armor you're trying to get. I mean, I know with a shield wall that was a low percentage chance, but it felt like it was worth it. If somehow it managed to stop him from attacking this turn, then it would have been worth it. Excellent. Scary. Got him. Going there's too scary, isn't it, Olaf? Yeah, go around. I don't want to put him in contact with two enemies. Ouch, fuck. I have to keep pushing my luck though. I need this armor. Giraffe doesn't have a shield and he's very low hit points. I'm going to keep maneuvering, but I'm not going to go in close until his morale is gone. One more hit and his morale's going to go. Now, at least he's exhausted. Shit. Yeah, phew. Geralt needed that. And I need to rotate him out. And I need to bandage him. His grazed neck is one of the very few injuries that you can actually prevent from happening. Who's carrying bandages? Nathan. Carrying bandages. Get over there, buddy. Come on, boys. Oh, fucking hell. There it is. Whew. I've got to make sure I don't actually end the fight until I treat that wound. Davy's no theme. The theme is just I want to take a run that goes all the way to the Black Monolith. I'm going to do pretty much the same run as last time. Got peasants here, but like in terms of tactics. I'm going to have torturers, which are cleaver and whip users. I want at least two-handed warhammer lads. I want 2 tanks on the outside flanks. I want 4 ranged guys, 2 of which are bow specialists, 2 of which are going to be crossbow / gun specialists. You can switch out the ranged lads with 4 polearm users for certain fights. We'll have 1 bannerman and 1 sergeant. And then I'm going to stockpile a lot of weapons. Even though everyone's going to have a weapon specialization, for certain enemies, we're going to preferentially use the weapons that are stronger on that enemy type rather than the type of weapon that the brother is a specialist in. So, you know, swords against dire wolves. Yeah, 2 cleavers against unhold, that sort of thing. Full chain armor up front, finally. Thanks, Peter Davies. I'm glad you're enjoying the Long War of the Chosen. I'm really enjoying it. I'm like 6 episodes ahead, and I have to really restrain myself to not keep recording. I'm just enjoying it so much. I'm really pleased with myself that I've actually pulled that campaign back from the brink, because I didn't know it was possible to keep a campaign going with how many fatalities we've suffered. It's kind of crazy. So Sergeant Dieter, don't take rally the troops yet. We need someone... no, I need the quest to appoint a sergeant first. Did anyone confirm, do I need to not take rally the troops? Because I seem to remember for a while, I don't know if it's still active, if you take rally the troops, it won't give you the quest for it. I think that's how it works. Almost trickling down. Oof, that's nice. Military pick. That's worth selling. So if I remember my Battle Brothers rules, tier 2 weapons are usually worth repairing before you sell. Geralt, what happened there? Where's your weapon? What? Oh. Oh, that's right. I gave him a knife. He's essentially a netty, stabby dude until he gets a few levels. I also want some pikes. I need to be fighting raiders that have pikes. In the early game, it's a lot of one-tap killing of your guys. But there's no better weapon in the early game than a pike. 360 is just too much to pay, isn't it? I feel like I have to. So we currently have just 1 day worth of salary. Okay, good. That should cover it. Keep the militia spears for spiders. Keep the swords for wolves. The military pick can go... Oh, come on, can I please get some crossbow bolts? Apparently not. Let's hope we get lucky with this. 2 hours and 6 minutes. Man, I forgot how time flies when you battle brothering. Please, your grandpa down the well. I guess we can help you. Okay, sorry. No bonus. Whoops. What do we need? Oh, 360. I'm not paying that. So Peter Davies, you say you're amazed that I kept going with this game. It's so frustrating. No, I agree. I've taken a sabbatical from this game for what must have been a year. 2 days to the east. Oh, we might do this. 760 is a nice old hit of funds. Cue the goblins right outside the gates. 150, no. Why are the prices so messed up in this town? Well supplied. Buying for less, selling for less. Okay. Drought. Less food. Buying and selling food. Okay. Farmhands more likely to be available, but I shouldn't be recruiting right now. Interesting. This almost had the makings of a bannerman. Rubbish. Rubbish. But I do in situations like this where I don't actually need to be hiring right now. I shouldn't even look at these things. That's where are the crossbow bolts? You normally can't move for all the crossbow bolts in this game. I will escort the caravan, but give me a fight first. What are the tracks? It's almost suspicious how often that's happening now. You get given a straight fight and then a escort mission. Single marksman and some raiders. Right, we'll wait for it to go dark then. For that marksman. Hopefully that's another tier 2 crossbow. The way that the camera doesn't stick on you is fucking annoying. I didn't equip the flail. Damn it. Flailing that lad would have been exactly what we needed. Now he's going to stand there and throw weapons at him, so I'll have to move up and knock him down and push forward. Okay, a hunter's bow, not bad. Take that. This is not what I wanted to do. I did not want to run forward like this. Oh, I did equip the flail. Yes. Putting a Reynard here means he's going to get into 1, 2, 3 contact with potentially 2 lads, but he's got a shield. I think he's better off going here and then adrenalining, and if we are lucky I can one tap that guy to the head. That weapon is fucking terrifying, by the way. Can one of these lads sneak in there? No, because these squares are covered. Oh! Curses. Got to release the dog. Come on, headshot. Could try to slip in there, but he just gets rotated out. Was that 272s? Fuck, that's annoying. That's big though. At least the two-handed hammer didn't get to attack anyone. Another one of those one-tap weapons. Curses. Nice hit. Yeah, at least I managed to close in. So we haven't had to suffer too much with their ranged attacks at least. Being able to maneuver the dog's amazing. It's such a game changer. Is there anyone whose armor I want? Yes, I want his armor. I think if we can stockpile a couple thousand gold, just buy dogs. Just buy dogs up the wazoo. Excellent. Hold. Like being able to say, stay doggy, and he actually stays. Incredible. Got a shield wall, so wait. Cool, no shield wall and netted. So he's vulnerable. We may as well dagger this lad. He's got a nice helmet. Great hit. And doggy can just heal. Geralt, get in there. Oh, don't damage the armor. Come on, lads, one more stab. Morale's gonna go any second. Yes! Excellent. I keep these bandit fights coming. So Shandorf says that you don't think it matters if you have the perk already. The wiki doesn't mention it. It says you can repeat the ambition if you lose the sash. Okay. Excellent. I almost don't want to say anything, but it feels like we are off and running. Okay, so plain chain and nasal helmet with red sash is the standard for the front line. It feels good. Chainmail is now even dribbling its way out of the back line. Shouldn't say dribbling. Yuck. Polearm user, torturer. Once some of these lads actually get higher level, the ones who are like a torturer, we can actually move them to the front. Geralt. For a crossbow user, what did I take? I think I took a student. Let's see, worth 770, so that I will repair, that I'll repair, not worth repairing, not worth repairing. Oh yeah, one other thing. I'm going to have all of my frontline lads, historically I'd give them heater shields, but I'm going to give them kite shields this playthrough. So that's 10 less melee defense, but I mean, I'm dumping all my stats into melee defense. So at least by giving them a kite, they have some sort of decent ranged defense as well. And they have nice durability, 48 durability. Whereas I believe a kite has, heater has 36 durability, I want to say. Oh, lads, I just started watching The Office with my wife. She's never watched The Office before. And I've obviously seen the whole of The Office from start to finish so many times. Like, I know what's coming. Scott's tots and stuff like that. And already, like, in the first episode, it was like, oh my God, she can't believe what an absolute tit Michael Scott is. And the whole time she's like, just like, at one point she's like screaming, no, no. And I'm like, just wait. Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Oh, man. The fire drill was also one of my favorites. I love the fire drill. When Meredith gets hit by Michael's car. And the marijuana episode. Oh, such quality television. It's at 4:20 for a delivery. Speaking of the marijuana episode. Is anything being produced cheap here? How do I know if it's a good deal? I need a tier 2 mace. That hurts. I do want a falcon, but not at that price and not now. When there's got to be a Fletcher here somewhere. We're heading south. There was... Yeah, see, it's too far to go to Alexhorn. Armorer, weapon, kennel. Let's go down here and then loop west. We are very low on food though. Sweet, and I believe we now have enough renown to be able to hire camp attendants. Worth 65, selling for 73. That's not bad. 220 for tools, that's great. Well, both. I mean, I'm busy watching the American version with her, because the British one, you know, is a bit harder to get into. A bit more esoteric, if you will. The British one, I remember, like, just being a bit more, like, tragic in that episode where Tim gets bullied by the freaking sales reps. In front of, what's she called in the UK one? Dawn. Like they freaking grab his shoes and throw his shoes on the roof. Look, check it out, guys. Here's the first. Cursebane is a champion Nachtzer. It's only 2 of them. If we're ever going to be able to kill a champion Nachtzer, now's the time. But, just so you guys know, I am going to shamelessly save scum this campaign. And here's why. I feel like I have nothing to prove in this game. I've played plenty. And it's just the fact that it simply takes too long to level your guys up. Like if you lose someone who's important, it just the number of days it takes to find a new brother and grind them up just takes too fucking long. Against Nachtzers, I would quite often do a spear wall, but because there's only 2 of them, I don't think I need to do that. So 2 things. I can't wait to see, first of all, what Cursebane can do with his abilities and what he's going to give us, because that's supposed to give you special rewards. Let's go for a hybrid spear wall. The lads who can spear wall should, and then the rest don't. If I get my coverage right, Geralt needs to move back. If I get my coverage right, I can still cover everywhere where they can go, so I should be fine. Okay. Can I hit him with a net? I need to net him in place there. Spear wall seems super risky. What was the hit chance? 7% chance to hit. How much defense does this thing have? I'm afraid. I'm very afraid. That hit chance was 61. Okay, good. So at least with javelins we can do something. And it seems to have less hit points than a regular tier 3 Nachtja. Who's gonna get eaten by this thing? Amira. Good luck. Hold. Okay. Not too bad so far, but I mean it is 12v2. Incredible good fortune to come across just the two of them. They must have just come out of a big fight, but they only just won. Ooh. Okay, standard eat. These things are still dangerous, eh? Not going to put my doggo down. I don't want my dog to get eaten. MAL, you've almost killed this thing single-handedly. Fuck. They scream now. So it's basically like an orc leader. Okay, I don't know what else it can do, but whew, it's given growth pearls. Oh yeah. Cursed Bane's trophy necklace. This necklace, fashioned from trophies taken of the strongest Nachtja, declares the one wearing it a veteran of battle against feral beasts and not easily daunted. Damage to hit points and 8 resolve. Fucking amazing. And we put that on our strongest lad, who is Shandolf. Nice. Although with 8 resolve, you would want to give it to a bannerman potentially. Alvar, oh, +4. Love it. That was interesting. I can't wait to see what other champion beasts can do. Like I said, I fought against a champion direwolf that could dive into your lines and knock your guys back, just like an orc warrior. Terrifying. Okay, so let's see, 40 head armor. I'll keep these sets of armor. No, I won't, because I'm not hiring any new lads anytime soon. That's worth selling, that's worth selling. Good lord, can a brother get some crossbow bolts in here? Is that worth selling? I don't know if it's a good price or not. I need my reference tier 2 mace. I don't think I'm in the phase yet where I want to be buying particular weapons. Oh Jesus, a champion Lindworm, that's a good point. That's terrifying. A champion Shret as well. Those tree men. Oh, I never want to fight them. It's a nightmare to fight them. A 3-skull nomad camp. Yes, please. And for this, I might even want to hire a couple indebted cripples just to throw nets. Oh, ammo. Yeah, cheers. Thanks, MAL. We are still on the lookout for a potential ranged fighter. Tough and athletic is nice. 54. Right, let's hire 2 chaff lads just to throw nets. Olaf the polearm user with 63 melee skill. I'm gonna need you on the front line, dude. Geralt doesn't have anything. Fucking rubbish. Surely there's more nets. Dang. Shandorf, I think, needs to use the flail. What state am I from? Gauteng, technically, but we call them provinces here, not states. Some armor swapping to do. Not the throwing axes, maybe. I mean, I haven't been using the little bow because it's just rubbish. And if memory serves, we saw at least one more net here. My sister lives in KwaZulu. Yeah, nice. KwaZulu-Natal is awesome. Tough place, like a lot of places in South Africa. A lot of problems, but beautiful, man. Some of the most incredible coastal beaches, the East Coast. For those of you listening, if you haven't been to South Africa, you have to. We didn't buy ammo. Damn. Well, I literally just need, 4, 5, and 2. That'll do. I'm just worried about what we're up against here. Many cutthroats, a few archers, and a leader. Potentially, this is well beyond us. The leader will give us some nice armor. Outlaws are raiders, not thugs. Let's give it a try. I mean, look, it is 14 of us. We are low level up front. The armor isn't terrible. Weapons wise, against these guys, you want a flail. Maybe I want an axe just for breaking shields. You can make that argument. Because getting past their shields is really challenging. We're going to have to walk towards them. They're not going to walk towards us. What time is it? I need to stop soon. Let's do this fight and then call it a stream. So lads, I'll be doing Battle Brothers tonight, tomorrow night. Well, what's Monday tonight? Yeah. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. South African meat is the best in the world. I presume you mean from our livestock, not of our people. But, I mean, like, the thing is, like, all of our best cuts get exported, really. I mean, you need to go to one of the high-end butchers, like King's Meat Deli, near where I live, is really expensive. But, like, best steaks in the world, man. Oh, dude. Like, the nice thing is our butchers know what they're doing. Like, they treat the meat properly, they seal it, they hang it. And for us, it's expensive, but like for foreigners, I'm pretty sure you guys find the exchange rate so favorable that I mean, I pay what for fillet steak? 250 rand a kilogram. So what's that to the US dollar? It's about 20, so it's about $10 a kilo, which I imagine is a hell of a lot cheaper than what you guys would pay. Anyway, I need to focus here. This is a fucking scary fight. Saeed the Dust Dancer, and that's a nice mace he's got there. Fuck, this is so scary. So Peter Davis, you're a Brit, so the exchange rate now is what, 24 to 1? That's about £10 a kilo for fillet steak. And I'm pretty sure that's cheap. I mean, I haven't lived in the UK since 2018, but I remember I was a default vegetarian just because buying meat is just obscene, the prices that you pay in the UK. Righto, so the net lads need to go here. I shouldn't have put Gerald there. Trying to dagger him down is potentially foolhardy. But we don't have the weapons to go through his armor, so I'm going to have to dagger him down. I think we are getting squad wiped here. Probably the best we can hope for is a morale chain, but I don't see that happening. And then this dude here is going to be ruining lads. And there's 3 bowmen that do so much damage. Okay, as long as he's not outputting damage, I'm happy with that. Let's keep him netted up and just see what we can do. 1 down, 10 to go. No morale break. Maybe break through in the center here. We'll try that. Look, at least it's a mace. He can't break Geralt's shield, so Geralt can just tank behind his shield. Actually, I shouldn't have attacked with him. These big scimitars can't split, I don't think. Can they? Oh, how did he not die? It's hit him in the head. This is scary. So Shubnov, if you're in Denmark, it works out to 1,000 rand a kilogram. Yeah. But for those of you who haven't come to South Africa, you must. Yeah, I'm sure you've all heard horror stories about crime and whatnot. But I mean, it's the same as in any developing nation where, like, I mean, where I live, it's really quite safe. I mean, I've never been hijacked my entire life. My family's been robbed a number of times, but that was when we lived in a dodgier area. I mean, same thing, like whether you're in city in South Africa or in London, you know, just don't walk around with valuables on you, don't go to dodgy parts of town, just, you know, have a brain. It's not difficult. And if you stick into the tourist spots, you're going to be fine. But the Kruger Park, our national park, is something everyone has to experience. In terms of the wildlife, it's better than anything. Elephants the size of your car, lions right next to the road. Awesome, we go there every year. I've got to focus up here. I like that he's using his fatigue on keeping his shield up. Look, getting through this without a fatality is extremely unlikely. If we get through this at all, and if we get this armor, it's a triumph. There it is. There's the second death. Yep. Northern flank is struggling. Die. That's important. Also, getting this 3-headed flail. So Teddy says, London's great, but you're never more than a couple streets away from a rough area. Yep. And lads on scooters or whatever are all over the city, so it's not more or less safe than any other cities. I mean, like, cities are cities, you know, like, it's dangerous. You got to keep your wits about you. I mean, when I lived in London, in the beginning, I had no money, so I lived in bloody Tower Hamlets in Bow, which is a rough area. I remember at the bus stop one Monday morning, there was a pool of blood from someone who had gotten knifed the night before. And the fact that it was a Monday morning made me think, good lord, someone got stabbed to death on a Sunday night. Crazy. Yeah, but then, I mean, so a couple of years later, then I moved to Stockwell. So that wasn't way better, but it, you know, was better. And then I moved to, and I lived in Crawley. Now there's a shithole. Crawley, fucking hell. I mean, it's not Slough levels of shit, but or Reading, but anyway, I miss the UK. I miss it so much. Mainly because I just miss living in a first world country, but I had to come back. You know, family. What it's all about, isn't it? Okay, I need to focus up. I'm in a fight of my lifetime, and I'm chatting about safety in cities. Oh, there we go. 3 down. I'm not at all certain I can actually win this fight. This guy needs to go down. That two-handed pole mace doing work. Fuck's sake. You also can't land a hit on Saeed the Dust Dancer. Ugh. So the fact that they got so many blunt weapons, they're stunning us, exhausting us, throwing sand in our faces. It is miserable fighting these guys. But look, at least fighting the southern bandits feels worth it. Fighting the barbarians never feels worth it, because all the weapons and armor, aside from the throwing javelins, just feel like complete trash. So Teddy, you'll take the grunge and crime of Tower Hamlets over the soul-melting blandness of Slough. Yeah, Slough and Reading were incredibly grey. Like even on a bright sunny day, it's just grey. Everything's just grey. So the worst sausage roll I ever had was in Slough at a Greg's. Anyway, I shouldn't open the Greg's can of worms. I think what I miss the most about London is there was a Morrison's near where I lived, which around Christmas time did chocolate-covered roasted nuts. Oh, amazing. And then I will say one thing about the Brits. You guys do sweets and chocolates like no other race on earth. Perry's chocolate orange. Jaffa cakes. Amazing. And your booze as well. Guinness, Hobgoblin. Oh, I loved. I used to drink the Hobgoblin Dark, the cherry one, before a big night out. It would just set me up. Loved it. Oh Jesus, Geralt! Yeah, come on. This is just brutal. I want that armor though. He's exhausted. It's at least... Oh. Come on, one more hit and he's harmless. Okay. Hit this and it saves Geralt's life. Oh, Okay, so this mission... Oh, yes! It still shows us having 12, so the lads who went down, I think, were struck down, not killed. And we're about to get an incredible set of armor and a nice tier 2 mace. Hold. Stab. We can actually rotate Geralt out. Any second now, one of these will be his last. Oh, come on, boys. Down you go. So, a Barney, who was one of the lads we expected to die anyway, so we lost both our polearm lads. That does suck. But look at that. Southern long mail shirt with padding. 200 armor points. Fuck yes, lads. 26 tools and supplies. The reinforced helmet is whatever. A heavy southern mace. 3-headed flail. 263 crowns. On top of the 1700 we're going to get paid. 2 composite bows. That's a fight to end a stream on. Well done, the lads. Did anyone pick up a permanent injury that makes them retired? Looks like no. And then Fury, the cripple. He served his purpose. Thank you, Fury. I don't think this life is for you. What to do here composition-wise? I think that... Right, Shandorf is going to wreck faces with this 3-headed flail. 8 damage versus hit points. That especially is going to do so much work. And also it's going to help offset the melee damage reduction from being tiny. Who do we give it to though? We'll let the lads heal up. I also don't want to completely tank someone's fatigue by giving them the heavy armor right now. I'm not gonna pay 250 for tools. Worth 380 going for Mac, no, I don't know if there being an event that makes a tiny person grow. Cowards can become brave. Dumb brothers can become smart. And a few other interactions. Don't need that. Ooh, the pole mace. Nice. Sergeant Dieter with his 60 accuracy. Pole mace. We can hire some 2 new lads, actually. Look at this, Amira's made up to level 4. Well done, lad. Gerolf the Bannerman. These numbers are too low, those are rookie numbers. Okay, good, we've got rid of the troops now. Fat guys can get slim, correct? Slim guys or normal guys can get fat. Whoever has decent fatigue, I can actually give them... These CPARs are really good. There's another CPAR, awesome. The CPAR is so good because it just doesn't get destroyed. 60 strength. Or durability rather, I should say. Who else has decent accuracy? 65 accuracy there, 65 on Amira. Amira is just going to be a goon, I think, with these stats, and he's already pretty damn good. Man, this was profitable. And we've got another flail there as well. 62, 65, 55. And that's a full scimitar. That's not even the little sword. I think once you hit 60 accuracy. 62. The falchion's 35, 45. This is 40 to 45 on the scimitar. That's very nice. Indeed, Peter Davies. These are going to be VODs. I'm not going to cut them up. I'm doing hour-long episodes for Long War of the Chosen, but these will just be blocks of the stream. Alright lads, thanks for watching. That was great fun. 2 hours and 47 minutes. And did I accept? I thought there was a mission for me to deliver cargo. 1 more minute. Just 1 more turn. Is there anything here that are particularly worth spending money on? I don't think so. Let's have a quick look see of who's here. Jakuba is eagle-eyed and he's afraid of undead. Sardan, no. Radwan. Look, he can get up to 62 for a manhunter. That's really good. Tamim. I think that's worth hiring as a torturer, potentially. I just want to see, although his melee accuracy, melee skill 1 star, 2 to 3, call it 25. He'll only hit 80 accuracy. It's not enough. It's not good enough. Okay, and Iron Lungs doesn't justify. Okay, thanks for watching, friends. I'll see you tomorrow night. I'm going to try to start 7 p.m. Central European Standard Time, but I might have to start a little bit later. So between 7 to 7:30. See you guys then. What do we call ourselves? Brotherhood without banners. Cheers, lads.